Hi guys, how's everyone doing? I'm back today with another video, and today I'm going to be trying some Jewish food. Now, I obviously am Jewish. I post about it like all the time. I think everyone knows that at this point. And I got a lot of comments and questions asking what that's like. But you know, I'm not like a super religious person, but I do identify really strongly with being Jewish, and I think something that is really important to being Jewish is food. And I know that might sound like a silly thing, but I think food is an integral part of Jewish culture, and that's part of why I'm excited to show you guys. So I'm gonna be ordering a bunch of like Jewish stuff, I guess. I'm gonna wait, I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is, I'm gonna let you be surprised. But I'm gonna order a bunch of stuff and tell you guys what's my favorite, and yeah, just rank it and rate it. Let's get going. The food has arrived and I am very excited. I already started with a Diet Coke, which I feel like should count as a Jewish drink. I don't know, I'm a huge Diet Coke drinker. There is something kind of Jewish about it. I don't really know why, but you know, can't dispute it. Here is my order. All right, I took everything out of the bag. Let's get going. We're gonna start off first with, of course, matzo ball soup. I couldn't start with anything else. I think this was the only, you know, the only way to begin this video. No. Let's open it up. I'm very excited. You guys know I love matzo ball soup. It honestly is worth the hype. You know, no. Let me just try to open it. Ah! It is hard to open. Let me know if you've ever had matzo ball soup before. It has always been one of my favorites, obviously because my dog is literally named Matza, so yeah, even though I didn't name Matza after matzo ball soup though, I named him Matza, one, because I'm also half Italian, so his middle name is Rella, fun fact, but I never really call him mozzarella, but that's like, you know, supposed to be the joke. And the other thing is that because he's a corgi, corgis are like long and low to the ground, and I thought that was like matza because matza also is low to the ground because of the surprise. Here's my soup and my matza. I don't think you can see it in the frame, but he is like looking at the soup. It is so funny. Cheers. So good. Hits every time. So most matzo ball soups are a chicken broth base, but you can get some that are vegetarian for sure. They're not all like that, but this one is, I'm pretty sure, has a chicken broth base. I love a soup. I am a soup and a sandwich girl, okay? I love a soup and a sandwich. I gotta rate matzo ball soup like a 9 out of 10. It is always good. I feel like it is really hard to mess up matzo ball soup. You need to be a pretty bad cook, I think, to mess that up. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's like kind of, you would have like matzo balls that are like hard and like not good, but in general, out of all things to mess up cooking, I feel like you can make it. I've made matzo ball soup, and if I can make something, it's like manageable. It's not that hard. So in general, this specific one's really good, but in general, matzo ball soup is usually like chef's kiss. Okay, the next item I almost didn't get because I thought I was being excessive, but I was like, you know what? I feel like you can't have a Jewish food video and not have a bagel. Like that feels like blasphemy. So I got a classic bagel with lox. And there's onion, there's tomato, there's capers, there's cream cheese. Have a look. She's fabulous. I already know this is gonna be like a 10 out of 10 bagel. I love bagels. Y'all know I've been a judge at Bagel Fest. I will always, I just dropped this in my last video, my Q&A. Anytime there's a chance to talk about Bagel Fest, like I'm gonna take an opportunity to talk about it because like that kind of is a flex, being a judge at a bagel competition like that. I have bagel skills. Like I don't think people really talk about that enough, but like if I had a LinkedIn, which I obviously don't, but if I had a LinkedIn, I would put myself as like a bagel connoisseur because, you know, I just think I am. But yeah, here is my bagel and let's get into it. A 10 out of 10. Fabulous. I can't believe I almost didn't get this. I'm like mad at myself for even like considering not getting a bagel. Well, it's because I also got a whole other sandwich. I'm not gonna eat both, guys, okay? I'm not that big back right now. Matza is fighting for scraps on the floor. He's like hoping I drop something. I need to be careful because poppy seeds, dogs cannot eat poppy seeds. So I need to be so careful with this. But yeah, I love a bagel. Now, one thing I will give New York bagels credit for, because I'm from Montreal, and so there's like so much New York, Montreal bagel beef. Like I've talked about this before. This is like a rivalry that has existed for generations, okay? One thing I will give New York bagels credit for as a Montrealer is that they are better for sandwiches. I'm sorry, the hole in Montreal bagels is too big. Food falls out of the hole. The hole is just too big. New York bagels, the hole is smaller and it makes for better sandwiches. It's just the truth, I'm sorry. But yeah, this sandwich, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I say that automatically. It's like a 9 out of 10, but it's so good. It's honestly, if you have never had a New York bagel or a Montreal bagel, you need to, okay? If you're one of those people that like doesn't like bagels, don't say you don't like bagels until you've like had one from either New York or Montreal. And if you've never had specifically a Montreal bagel, you definitely should, because it is like a whole other, like, it tastes different and they're really good. So, you know, would try that, but New York bagel, still, mwah, amazing. All right, the next food will forever be part of my lore, and that is a pastrami sandwich. I really never expected pastrami to have such a big role in my life. Like, I never could have imagined, you know, it to affect me this much. All of the would you rather videos really did kind of like change my life a little bit. So, you know, crazy to think about. But here we have, I already know this is gonna be so good. Hey, Mott's barking because he wants some. Maybe I'll give him a piece. I don't know. I have to check if this is gonna like hurt him. Can a dog eat a pastrami sandwich? Like, I don't blame him for barking and wanting it. Who could blame him? Oh man. There it is. This is peak Jewish cuisine, okay? It really doesn't get much better than this. We need to bring back delis. Like, I feel like young people don't go to delis. It's only like older people. And I think young people need to, man, this is just falling everywhere. Young people need to bring back the deli, okay? Because this is fire, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not, people who are anti-carb, anti-bread, I don't buy any of that, okay? We need to bring a pastrami sandwich back in style, okay? Because sandwiches are great, okay? Anyways, cheers. That's actually so good. Wait, genuinely insane. I don't blame Matza for barking because that's like a crazy sandwich. Honestly, 10 out of 10, better than the bagel, I think. Now, usually I would pick a bagel with lox over a pastrami sandwich, but this specific pastrami sandwich is actually insane, and I would pick this over the bagel, which is crazy because I usually never say that. Would you rather this, wait, I already forgot the line. Wait, let me. I can't even remember anymore. Is it, would you rather one night with me or a year supply of this sandwich? It's been like 3 years. Like, I don't want to be doing this for the rest of my life. Like, is that what I'm going to be doing to pay the bills when I'm 80 years old? We'll see, but there's worse ways to make money. It's crazy how many people hate Jewish people because they literally invented pastrami. Like, when you really think about it, it's kind of insane. If you were to try one Jewish food, I'd say try a bagel with lox. Okay, so this food is probably the first food that people think of when they think of Jewish people. I think. Maybe people think of bagels or matzo balls. I don't even know. But I think it's latkes, and that is what I'm trying next. So with latkes, there is 2 topping options, and that is sour cream and applesauce. I am usually a sour cream girl. I don't know, sometimes I have applesauce, but usually I'll pick sour cream, but for the sake of this video, I was like, let me do both. Now, people have latkes at Hanukkah, which is like the holiday that everyone knows like the most is Hanukkah. But people have them also like at other times of the year. So yeah, when I try to tell people who have never had a latke before what it tastes like, it's probably the most similar to a hash brown. Like, that's what I can compare it to. She's so beautiful. All right, cheers. I'm just gonna dip it. I feel like that's like the easiest thing to do. Even though I feel like that's like sacrilegious. Like, I definitely feel like this is not how you're supposed to eat a latke. Nah, I'm too lazy, but you're supposed to like put it on and spread it, but I'm just gonna dip it. Okay, don't make fun of me too much for this. That's good. I'm such a foodie, guys. I'm never gonna be able to be a size 0 because I'm just a foodie. There's nothing I can do about it. And I wouldn't want to be a size 0 anyways. I don't think it's worth it, but I love eating. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Applesauce. Okay, it's actually really good with the applesauce here. Not gonna lie. As I said, I'm usually a sour cream girl, but right now I'm putting the latkes with applesauce at like a 9 out of 10 and sour cream 8 out of 10. Okay, now it is time for dessert. Let's go. I have chocolate babka. This is something I didn't really grow up ever eating. Like, I didn't really have babka that much, but honestly, it's really good. Na. Cheers. Yum. Solid 9 out of 10. I guess I'm giving everything a high rating, but it's because everything is good. I can't give it a bad rating if it's not bad. I don't even know how to describe babka, so I'm not even gonna try. You just needed to go and try it yourself, guys, all right? This is your sign. If you're watching this video, you should go eat some babka. And as far as Jewish desserts go, I think babka has to be one of my favorites. And I feel like it's also the one that's like the most common. Like, I feel like if you're gonna have one, it's usually this. I also really like hamantaschen. Those are like the triangle shaped cookies. We have those at Purim, which is like, I don't even want to explain Purim. Whenever I explain Purim, I call it Jewish Halloween, and then people get mad about it, so I'm not even gonna try to explain it. It's like kind of like Jewish Halloween, sort of, except it's about like it's about Queen Esther and all these other things that are important. But anyways, you have hamantaschen then. But yes, babka is usually, I think, the most popular one, I want to say. Okay, and here is the last thing I got, which is good because I'm so full. And I didn't eat like the majority of my food. I'm gonna have leftovers, guys, for the next like 2 days. But this is my last dessert. Rugelach. So this is an apricot one. I usually like babka more, but let's try this out and see if it's gonna blow my mind. Okay, it's really good. I mean, I've been saying that with everything. It's really good. Groundbreaking commentary from Julia. But this is really good. I'm sorry, this is the best way I can describe it. Now I would put this at like an 8 out of 10 and the babka at like a 8.59 out of 10, but it's still delicious. I'm just more also I picked apricot so I could have like a mixture, but I definitely prefer chocolate. It was always gonna be like, I was probably always gonna prefer the other one. But it's still delicious. Rugelach has always been like one I've liked a bit less, but it's still pretty good. And that is all the food that I ordered. So that kind of concludes this video. I hope you guys liked watching me eat some Jewish food. The highlight from this video has to be the pastrami sandwich. This was honestly like mind-blowing. This was so good. Let me know if you've tried any of these foods before and if you want to try any of them after watching it. I definitely think if you haven't, you should. And let me know what type of cuisine I should eat next. I'm down to try any type of food. I love food, I'm a foodie, so let me know what I should try next. Don't forget to follow the rest of my socials here. I'll put it up here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!